Our squad is like a long legacy of really talented sailors who have gone and won gold medals.
So ILCA 7s or lasers, as I still know them. They've been a squad which has been close to my heart for many years. Handed the keys for that squad over to Rafa.
Who's the coach?
Rafa Trujillo.
It's Rafa Trujillo.
Spanish sailor Rafa Trujillo.
Rafa Trujillo.
It's Rafa Trujillo.
Rafa Trujillo for Spain, and I'm the Australian coach for ILCA 7. They still getting used to my Spanish English. The comment that they have is they cannot choose a more different coach between Blackers and myself.
And the guys, I think, are appreciating a change of pace. Probably had enough of me for the last 10 years, so that was a good time to make that change, I think.
Rafa's great. He's a really passionate guy, loves his sailing, loves talking about sailing, loves being around sailing. He's the kind of guy who'll coach 6 days a week and then sail on his 7th. So he's just a wealth of knowledge to work with, very passionate. Yeah, we all really love Rafa.
I'm never late, I'm always early, but I stop when this happens.
Yeah, I guess the goal for the next couple of years is obviously the games next year in 2024. No one's gone back to back in the lasers, so trying to defend that title this time around, which obviously is different than just trying to win the first one. So obviously Australia's got a great legacy in the ILCA with we've done it 3 in a row, and we can hopefully make it 4.
We're here in the south of France in Hyères, and we're getting ready for the French Olympic week. Europe's always had the most competition, and it's attracted the very best people in the world. I think of it like surfing. The best surfers in the world go to Hawaii for the best waves and the best competition, and it's the same with sailing. We come to Europe for the best sailing and competition.
When we're here in Hyères, we all love going go-karting, which is probably a mix between racing around the circuit and just going hard on the bumper cars.
That definitely brings out the competitive side in all of us, and maybe you can give a little love tap here and there for something that happened on the water previously in the day. So yeah, it gives a great opportunity just to sort of release and have a bit of fun and a bit of a laugh.
And then Finn just goes, BAM!
I think Matt Wern is a really special character. He could have done well in a number of sports. He almost took up AFL and did extremely well in that. To have him in sailing with us has been a real pleasure to work with.
I think he's a super talent and extremely diligent. That is a key factor for have consistent performance in the ILCA 7 class.
Our squad is like a long legacy of really talented sailors who have gone and won gold medals. It's not like you feel a pressure to do the same, but it definitely opens your eyes and makes you realise that you could do the same thing as well. We had a really unique scenario in 2021 with COVID that we weren't really able to race, and so all of the boys, we kind of had to band together and use all of our collective skills to help push Werney for the Olympics. And it was really cool to see it pay off because he hadn't raced. None of us had done any racing in 2 years, but it was like we were domestiques in a cycling team. We were all pushing hard for him and working together.
So yeah, we spent a lot of time, especially Zach and I, with Swifto, and he's sort of been a mentor for us growing up. I've done a lot of coaching back home in WA, so yeah, learnt a lot from Swifto, and he's been a great help to especially Zach and I's campaign.
I've known EJ since I was 12, 13 in the Opties, so it's kind of cool to be in the same pathway as him and in the squad together.
Yeah, I'm surrounded with a squad full of Western Australians, but Ethan, maybe you could describe him as the silent sniper.
Ethan is our silent sniper. We have a really strong personality in the team, all of them, but Ethan is the quiet one. Basically, as a coach, I need to corner him in the meeting room to have some information from him.
Yeah, so getting to know Zach, the first time I met him, he was the most serious guy you'd ever meet. But then after time, you can slowly crack him a little bit like an egg, and he's actually a softie inside, and he's good fun.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to do a bit of juggling in the boat park and stuff like that, but now I just keep it at my accommodation and I come down to the boat park and get on the water. But a lot of the pre-race stuff just involves warming up.
Well, Zach is super talented. He's a super talented young sailor. He basically in the first year on tour make a top 5 in the European and the World Champion.
Finn and I do a lot of the driving together and a lot of the travel. That's all I can really tell you on camera. But recently he's become a DJ and I am going to be opening up for him in most of his gigs, so something to look forward to. I'm the starter DJ, I start and he comes on after me.
Yeah, now we're ready to go yachting.
Ready for the Mistral.
Bon appetit. Yeah, I'm staying with one of the 49er boys here, and we stay together quite a bit. We love listening to music and that kind of thing, and I've played music all my life. And I really like when I'm on the road having a guitar with me, or recently purchased some DJ decks, and it's just fun just to switch off, use a totally different side of your brain, and it's just something different away from the water that isn't just watching YouTube or sitting on Netflix.
In the squad, it's quite an intense environment, I guess, in some sense. But at the same time, it's everyone works really well together. I think we do a really good job of bringing in new young talent. I think capping it to 5 guys also keeps you accountable for your results too. There's always someone younger and hungrier to come and take that spot off you. So you always got to keep pushing and getting the results.
We have a good mix between talent and experience. Having a gold medalist in the squad is really big responsibility, but at the same time it's really rich for the new generation because they see on Warney the example of how the things need to be done and it's possible. The dream is closer.